All right. Welcome, everybody. My name is Chris Alemany. This is the Alberniweather.ca podcast. And we're going to look today at sort of what came of the atmospheric river. It's still hanging around a little bit, but it's almost gone. And we'll look at what we can expect for the weekend, where hopefully it will be sunny, a little cooler, and definitely drier. So let's get started. We'll look first towards our current temperatures. So you can see on the right here, 8.7 degrees at Alberniweather. It is pretty much calm. There's not much wind. Had a little bit more rain this morning, but nothing too serious. And if we look at the forecasts around the island, all of the special weather statements have gone away. We just have a gale warning for the marine forecast off of the southwest coast of Vancouver Island. So that's pretty tame for this time of year. So that's good. And yeah, no warnings. Most of the rain has gone, and we don't have any major things looking uh, like we're going to come to anything in the next little while. So, as far as what we saw, so if I look at the week here on our graphs, we can see our rainiest day was on the 30th. So we can see we got just over 50 millimeters on let me just make sure is that right? Yeah, no, sorry, this is 131, 30. Sorry, that's the 29th. Yeah. So on the 29th, we received just over 50 millimeters. Before that, on the 28th, we got just over 25. So we really ramped up to that maximum on the 29th, and then we got a little bit on Tuesday, the 30th, a bunch more yesterday, the 31st, got just over 20 millimeters, and then another four this morning. So that's good. Nothing really huge, but certainly enough to cause melting. Those warm temperatures is really what has been the concern for adding the melt onto the rain. So we can see we got up to just over 12 degrees there on the 30th, and again yesterday over 12 degrees. So it's been plenty warm, and we'll look at the rivers, see where those are. So as far as warnings go, you can see we're still under a flood watch. This is as of yesterday, so they haven't updated it yet. They should do that in the next hour or so. So they still had the flood watch up this time yesterday for Vancouver Island. Um, I would expect most likely that will come down maybe to a high stream flow advisory today, or they might take it away completely. But certainly the risk isn't gone away completely yet. Let's just look at the current conditions um, on the island and in Port Alberni. So those green dots are the ones with the highest flow right now. So you can see up around Squamish, we can see there's some issues up there. We can see the Vancouver Island here. Sprout Lake, Cameron Lake, Comox Lake. There's some high stream flows there. So we're definitely seeing that still. And if we go to the graphs for Ash Creek, we'll just see where we are. So yeah, so we peaked on the 30th from that first atmospheric river event. Came down a little bit on Tuesday when we got a bit of a break, and then it leveled out again when we got a little bit more rain on Wednesday, and it peaked again a little bit there, and it looks like it's coming down. So that's good that it has come down from its highs. Just check Sprout Lake as well. So Sprout Lake is a little different. So Sprout Lake had a peak on Tuesday, and it's had another peak today. So that's a little different from the Ash River. Um, so we're probably still waiting for that to really come down, but it should start to come down today. Um, so that'll be interesting to watch. That likely means that the Somas River itself, which both of those feed into, is probably still might not have peaked yet. So I don't have any data for the Somas, unfortunately. Although I know that there are rain gauges or there are river gauges there, but it's not on this map, unfortunately. So just be aware of that. The rivers are still running high, and it'll take a little while for that to get out of the system. So that's sort of where we are, and what the atmospheric river did. So let's look at the forecast from the University of Washington. And if I look just at the high range here, the long range, go. So we can see there's a low here spinning off of the island today, and it's going to give us just scattered showers off and on through the day and into the evening and into Friday. So you can see not really organized, but lots of pockets of showers on the island right from Thursday and through Friday until it goes down into Washington State and Oregon. So that's this is Saturday morning, so you can see that it's starting to dry out and clear out. You can see that northerly wind coming in behind it. That's going to dry us out. Should give us some clear skies and sun, which will be nice. It'll also bring down the temperature a little bit. So if I look at the temperature here for our area. So this is Thursday. Looks like getting up to a high of 48, so around 10 degrees. And then into Friday night, we can see this blue area that's getting down towards freezing, so 0. And early Saturday morning, we can see we're near 0 on the mid-island, a little warmer than that along the water, and then warming up to maybe 5 degrees or so in the afternoon. So that's going to continue through the weekend. So again, Sunday morning looks like around freezing. Looks like it'll be a little colder, maybe -1, -2, and then warming a little in the afternoon on Sunday. There might be some fog in Port Alberni specifically, but hopefully we'll see that burn off in the afternoons. And continuing into Monday, there's still cool in the morning Tuesday and warming a little bit Tuesday afternoon. So we'll change change gears here from an atmospheric river back to somewhat normal temperatures and cool temperatures in the mornings. I just one last thing I wanted to look at was the jet stream. So if I look at this one here, isotax. So this is the best look from University of Washington to see what the jet stream is doing. So if we look at today, so this is this morning, Thursday, we can see that the jet stream's coming up through Vancouver Island. So it's still giving us some of that, or still delivering us some of that rain. And then it's going to move off a little bit. So that's going to be our opportunity to get some cooler air down from the north, drier air. And you can see the main band of the jet stream is going straight into California, even Southern California, down into Mexico, which is interesting. So might have some active weather down there, but really messed up picture for the jet stream. It's kind of all over the place. Lots of sort of eddies and strange behavior there. That main band is far to the south of us, much farther than it normally is. So you can see by Monday, it's starting to push back in a little more normal as far as where it usually is, pointed in at us at the Pacific Northwest. But we go all the way to the end of this. So looking as far as Thursday next week, then we see the jet stream starting to come in closer to us. So moving away or possibly splitting down below, which is interesting, but moving away from the southern track there. And this is something a little more normal that we would see coming into our area. So interesting jet stream. Certainly this winter has been the cause of a lot of our interesting weather. So that's all I got for today. I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, thanks.